Sad day, sad day. But at least we have a place so we can chat for a bit and talk about it. Yeah, dang. Project Zanaris canceled. Pretty disappointing. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I feel so fucked up today because I was gonna stream. I was actually gonna wake up today at like 6 a.m. because there's supposed to be maintenance today, right? So I was like, okay, I'll just like, I'll do the maintenance. I'll do all that, right? And so my plan was basically like wake up after the maintenance is done, and then I would start streaming at like 6 a.m. Then it gets delayed for like 2 hours. So I'm sitting here, you know, just like waiting because I don't want to like start streaming and do nothing. I'm just waiting for the service to go live. And then the announcement comes out, the Project Zanaris is canceled, and I'm like, okay, well, that's a fucking bummer. I'm like, shit, what do I even want to do today? I was like, dude, I was like, fuck. Oh man, it was so hard. I had to like get my ideas in like one place. I mean, I made the video, but like, yeah, I feel like that video is not very well done. Also, am I muted? No, I'm good. Okay. What a bad day to pick. Streaming. Whatever, dude. I don't know, man. That sucks. Hell yeah, I'm doing my blood veil test. Let's go. Okay, we got our don't need the Varrock armor. I think I need what was I gonna do here? Prayer? That's prayer 6. That's pretty good. Okay. Wait a minute. I have climbing boots? Oh, now we're gaming. Okay. Let me check one thing real fast before I get going here. Okay, nature, blood, and soul. Okay. Dude, I don't know, man. I'm just like... I just feel really, really sad we didn't even get to see the alpha for Project Xander. Like, it really does just... feels bad. Yeah, it got canceled. It got announced today. It's been canceled. Yeah, I don't know. Really sad to see, but... yeah, I don't know. I mean... they said that they're interested in doing like more seasonal events, so I don't know. Maybe there's a world that could happen, but yeah, it just doesn't it doesn't seem to be in the cards for now. I mean, they said they're gonna like some event that they're coming up with soon, so that might be kind of cool. I just kind of wish I had said anything. It's like, it's so hard for me to say because there's like no positive news right now. That's like I think the worst part is it's just nothing positive. Like, that sounds so sad, but it's like actually kind of true. There's just nothing like positive to get from it right now. All right. Wait, can I do this? Can I go Zarek's Heart? Somebody told me that they had like a cool idea where they would like... They go here? They go here. Can you pray somewhere? Hmm. That's a bank. Basically, I'm trying to see if there's a way I could get to like an altar or something. Maybe Karen teleport is the way. Ooh, that's interesting. No, I don't think this leads anywhere. I'm trying to see if there's like a way I can just pray instead and just like big prayer bonus this. Damn, I haven't played on Taskman for so long. But I'm actually excited to be playing it. I've been wanting to get back and play some more lately. I've just been so busy with like real life stuff too. Kind of sucks because I feel like it's just been it was like I needed like a week off because I was like really sick. That's actually why I've been gone. I haven't really been like burnt out or anything like that. I've honestly just been like real life was just hitting me really hard. And then on top of that, there was all the Yama stuff. I was thinking about how much I wanted to do that. I still think I might make not like a longer video about Yama, but I want to have some, there were some thoughts that I had, mainly about how damage in Old School RuneScape is like, could use work. But I need to think about that one a bit more. I wanted to do an update video for a really long time. That's actually the biggest reason why I kind of took time off at first, was to do like an update video about everything. And I'll still probably do that, probably this weekend. But man, this Project Zanaris stuff just kind of hit me out of nowhere. So, yeah. So this definitely works, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to survive with enough prayer to make it through this whole task. Also, just as a heads up, by the way, I will say this, okay? You can call me salty, you can call me mad. If people come in today, if there are people coming in today, right? This is literally just gonna be my cope stream, okay? If you want to come in and say good riddance to Project Xander, thank God they scrapped. If you guys say that shit, I'm probably just gonna ban for like a month. I'm just gonna be too tilted. I already been seeing that, dude. I'm so annoyed by it. I hate it. I can't stand it. There's nothing more miserable than celebrating that kind of stuff. So just a fair heads up. Mots are good for prayer. I just don't have mots yet. My hunter level's still pretty weak. I don't even remember. I'm supposed to have what, this task thing up? Wait, where's my... Oh, there it is. Ah, right. Where's my text? There we go. Has it been officially announced that it's canceled? Yep. Got officially announced this morning. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I was kind of troll. Keep the servers down for 2 hours, and then as soon as the servers go up, they just like, boom, here you go. Project Zanaris cancel. I was like, what? Oh my god. That's it. No more. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I see this comment a lot that leagues should be all year. I don't think that's a solution either. I don't think so either. No, I don't. I think it's more like for me, it would have been nice to have something, you know? Wasn't it paused for like multiple months? I don't know, because they were supposed to have like a really big playtest this year. Or not this year, but I think this month or last month, there's supposed to be like a big, like, oh, this is like the Project Xander playtest. We're going to get a bunch of people to like come and play it. And I was like, oh yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I just didn't happen. It didn't happen. So that's dude, I think that might, like, I'm telling you, I think that might be the worst part, is we didn't even get to see the playtest. Yeah. Like, I feel like maybe if they had done the like alpha this month, or like, I don't know if it was this month, next month, I don't know exactly. But if they had done it and it was like resoundingly negative, like everybody was like, oh bro, this shit sucks, then I feel like I'd be more open, or I'd be like more receptive. The fact that they didn't even do it is kind of like, we didn't even get to see it. Okay. Oh, anyways, just some thoughts I've been having about, I guess, like the Taskman in general. I am gonna be making a video on it hopefully this weekend. I've been kind of making more videos lately and stuff, so I'm kind of more in practice. I'm gonna be making a video going over some of the updates and stuff. But the big thing I'm probably gonna be stressing moving forward is I'm just not gonna focus as much on like hard rule sets. Like, I'm still gonna generally follow the Taskman thing, but I'm just not gonna like force myself to abide by rules, because I feel like the more that you place restrictions on yourself, like, I think restrictions are good, but when you start getting to the itty bitty like details of it, I think when you start stressing about those, it just kind of takes away the fun. I'm probably just gonna like keep generally following the path, but I'm not gonna like abide by every single rule. I mean, I've already broken a lot of them, obviously, but that's probably gonna be my kind of idea moving forward. So it's like, if I want to do something one day, or like, I think the other day I was like just off stream and I was like, dude, I'm just gonna do some motherload mine. I was like, yep, I'm just gonna do motherload mine, because I feel like it's just what I'm gonna do. It's either that, or I was considering doing like all the combat achievements, but I still feel like I enjoy this account more. So yeah. And I also think that if this account does die, I'm probably going to continue it anyways, because I think getting like a really juiced Iron Man would be pretty fun. So I think I'm going to continue the account even if it dies. Either that, or I'll work on a new main. I'm not sure yet, but most likely I'll probably just continue this guy even if after it dies, because I don't think, I think restricting yourself to hardcore is actually kind of bad. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, man, I actually don't even know if I want hardcore status. Who knows? Maybe if I get depressed today, I'll kill another account at Bloodvelds. Why not, right? Sacrificing another account to the Bloodvelds. Now that would be some peak gaming right there. So right now, I think the one thing I'm trying to figure out is how I can do a. I want to see if I can find a way to get back here fast. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I want to get back here fast after finding like an altar, because right now I just don't have enough prayer points to sustain myself. But most likely, I'm probably gonna have to just teleport to. Probably just gonna have to use Karen Castle teleport. I think that's the plan. Or I don't know, maybe I have a bunch of prayer potions left over. We'll see though. It honestly feels good though being back on the grind. I honestly kind of realized after doing Yama for a bit, I'm like, dude, Yama's pretty fun. Like, it's a really good boss. But I feel like I've had the exact same kind of issue that I did with Araxor, where like I did it and I kind of got bored of it after like 100 kills or so. I don't actually have 100 kills, but a lot of them were like deaths to P3 and stuff. I might learn the cooler methods for it, but I just was like, dude, I don't know. I killed the boss like, I think I killed the boss like 60 times. I didn't get a single item, and I was like, man, I'm over this. Dude, I swear, if I would have gotten a drop, I probably would have done it more. But I didn't get anything, and then it got nerfed, and I was like, dude, I don't care at all about this boss anymore. I was like instantly done with it. I was so over it. Oh my god. Oh well. Oh, I'm gonna play JRPG music. Fuck it, dude. I can be exciting anyways. It doesn't have to be that different. We don't need to put out the lo-fi. I am kind of low on fangs, but I might just go grab some more or something. I could probably make do with what I have for today, and just go get like, I don't know, like 50 or something. Not that long to go get more. The 9 charges. Okay, that's pretty bad, but that's pretty bad. What is this? I don't think there's an altar nearby. I could alk. Oh, this is sick. Look at this. Low alk. Low alk. Maybe I'll hold on to this, actually. Yeah, maybe we can push hardcore mains. That would be kind of fun. I honestly think hardcore mains would be kind of sick, but I think you would need to have boosted experience rates. I think it would be a little bit too... Like, hardcore mains with no boosted experience rates, I think would make a lot of people quit after their first one dies. They go like 500 hours, and it dies to the DC. Oh, dude, I would lose it. It's not that bad. It's pretty close. Honestly, I've been kind of dreading this Bloodveld task for a while because, listen, Bloodvelds are awesome. Very good task. But they take ages to do. I swear. Bloodveld tasks are just the longest thing ever. I'm pretty sure this is extended, too. And I probably should be doing it with a slaughter, but honestly, I CBA. That is just too long. That task is going to be way too long. Honestly, even if I knock out like half this task today, because I actually don't know how long I'll be streaming today for. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm just mentally like so exhausted from today that like I kind of want to just come on mainly because I just need to like ramble a bit and like get my thoughts out and stuff. I was getting too tilted. So also because I'm sure a lot of people will probably want to know about what's going on. So yeah. Yo, good to see you, my shawarma. Good to see you, Gecko. How you guys doing? Sorry about the news. Yeah, man. Here's what it is. It sucks. I'm really sad. Not really sure what this means, but I don't know. Probably think about it for a bit. I would like to get back into the streaming routine though, for sure, because I feel like that's been kind of missing. It just sucks because I honestly thought that project I thought that Project Zanaris and like custom servers would be sort of like the direction I want to go forward with, and like right now I don't even know if I want to do RuneScape anymore, which is really sad. But like I'll still do leagues, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just not sure. Dang, I honestly wish I could be like more positive about it, but like I think like the reality is like I'm just not as like experienced with like RuneScape and like making that kind of content. So I need to like really kind of think about what I want to do and stuff. So kind of a bummer, but you know. I mean, we'll see. I think the most exciting outcome would be to get more seasonal modes. That would be really good. So can I take a break from the grind and refocus on other things until you find some drive again, maybe in the future? Well, it's not really necessarily that I need to like... It's not like I need a break from the grind. I just need like... I feel like the best way I can kind of like compare it, I guess, and this is probably not the best analogy, but like imagine like you're like working at a company, right? And like next year you're probably going to get like promoted to being a manager, right? And so you're like, okay, I'm going to work at this company because next year I'm going to be a manager. And then like the company just like, they just, you know, they just stop. They go out of business. And you're like, okay, well shit, what do I want to do now? You know, it's like, damn, like that was kind of my idea moving forward, and like it's like damn, like I don't know, I just not really sure what the kind of plan moving forward is. It's not even that like it's not that like I don't like playing RuneScape and stuff. Like I do. I actually really enjoy playing RuneScape. I've been really liking it lately, especially. But it's more that like I just don't think my content's developed enough in just making like a RuneScape series. But who knows? Maybe it'll give me like an opportunity to really sit and like put together better videos and stuff, and maybe that'll be like good motivation, you know. So I feel like I'm gonna be going back a lot. Probably need to check to see if I have any anything else. Well, also because like another kind of like problem is that I also don't know like when the next leagues even is, so it's like kind of hard to be like motivated for like the next thing, you know? Some of the feelings are coming from the fact there's a lot of work being done in the back to prepare for a change that isn't happening, just feeling a little deflated. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. Like I don't want to like over stress how much work I was doing, because I don't think I was doing like an insane amount of work or anything like that. Like at least, you know, I don't think I was, but I was definitely like talking. I was trying to like promote it more, and I was like, you know, really excited for it, and it's just like, do I have any snake grass? Oh hell yeah, I do. Okay, hold on. Where's my amulet of chemistry? Wait, I'm stupid. Never mind. Water. There we go. Yeah, it's. I'm with you there, where it just feels like a little deflated for sure. But mainly it's more just like this kind of like, I think like uncertainty about like what happens next and stuff, you know? Because like for me, that was like a big problem I had. A really like big problem I had last year was I really didn't like not knowing when the next leagues would be, you know? Because it's not like it's been every single year. I mean, it for the most part it has been, but like between leagues 2 and leagues 3 was like 17 months or something. That's like a really long time to go if that's going to be like my primary content. And like, I don't know. Hey, 54 herbivore. Nice. All right. We're making progress. Yeah, it's just not knowing. I feel like just not knowing is so taxing. But I don't know. I mean, also like I might feel better after a day, right? Like I might just be kind of like in super doom mode right now. I felt like I just had like good ideas that are never gonna happen. It's on Reddit just now seeing people cheering about the downfall while in the same breath they compliment the All-Stars League. Do they not see that's the same thing? It's because they're like so fucking stupid. I'm like, the people who do that are like, they're so like, in my opinion, like there's nothing more pathetic than like celebrating like the death of this update. It's just dumb. I saw a lot of people doing it on the Discord too. They would come in there and like, I think it's just people trying to be inflammatory, but yeah. Really, I wish Jagex would all in and just had seasonal modes every 3 months. Yeah, if they did that, that would be really cool. Like that would be awesome. If they went that path, I would be okay with it. But like right now, it's not even once a year, right? And like Deadman mode is such a shit show, anyways. Dude, I will say though, I honestly feel like having your own DMM All-Stars, like if you could run your own DMM All-Stars with like your clan or your friends, it would be so much fun, dude. It would actually be so much fun. Like I feel like I would enjoy that so much more than the regular Deadman mode, which has like trading and clans. Like if you could just get into like groups of like 3 or 4 or something like that, and the world is like 100 people, dude, it would be so fun. I think I would love that so much. Bunch of Discord arguments between people sad and the ones who are preying on Xanaris' downfall. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who like. The problem is there's a lot of people who don't like leagues and they don't like Project Zanaris because they see it as like an attack on like the old game, you know what I mean? So like it's like the people who like want things to be really super slow and super grindy, and like they don't want any easy scape updates, they don't want any quality of life features. They think that like dying at alchemical hydra, they think that's like fucking awesome. Like it's people like that who like take pride in the game being shit, You know what I mean? Which is true. I mean, I'm not even trying to be mean. This happens with every game. There's just some people who take pride in the game being shit because they think it like makes them better for like conquering like a bad game, you know? Those kind of people don't like the idea, I think, of having like accelerated servers, because I'm pretty sure they're worried that that's just going to permeate to the main game itself, which is like it. I'm not gonna lie, it probably would. I think that those are like valid concerns to have, but to me that shows more that like that's what the community wants. You know, if everybody's like if Project Zanaris is what kills Old School RuneScapes, or that's what like fractures the player base, 79 hit points, nice. Then like that kind of shows that like Old School RuneScape is kind of doomed to begin with. You know what I mean? Like that's just true, right? Like. I don't know. Like, I like leagues, but I think Xander would take away from RuneScape. I think the charm of leagues is the fact that it only comes around yearly. Yeah, I mean, I guess people can have that opinion. I just totally disagree. Like, I just completely disagree, but. Like, I can't really argue with that, right? Because you're saying like the charm. I don't really know what that means. I still don't think it's like a good reason. Like, some people said like the charm of clues is that they suck to do, and I'm like, okay, well. I think for a lot of people though, that's I think a lot of people think that, but what they're really getting at is that they like the hype period and stuff like that, which I totally get too. I think the hype period is a lot of fun. But it's just like I feel like I would rather take away some of the hype to be able to play it year round, right? Because think about what that means. It's like, oh, the fun part is you get to play it for a month, and then the other like 11 months you get to not play it. Like, what does that even mean? What? Good luck on Heart. Yeah, we'll see. If I can imbue Heart today, though, that would be a nice turn of events. This is a comment, but adding mod support has never killed the game. Well, I also just don't even think they need to have any like crazy. I don't know why. I feel like everyone's talking about like, oh, the project was too ambitious, and I'm like, dog, I just want like a server where I can like times 10 the experience rate. That's it. I don't know. I'm convinced that I am just in like a minority, or I'm in a bubble or something, because I swear to God, I talk to so many people and they have this like massively different understanding of the game than me that like I don't understand. Maybe I don't know if I'm the only person that likes the game, or if I'm the only person that fucking hates the game. Like I can't even tell anymore. Like I'm so confused at this point about if I'm even out of touch or if I am. I just don't know anymore. I just don't get it. Like, I mean, I really do like the build up and the theory crafting too. Like, don't get me wrong, that part's awesome, right? But it's also like, I would rather give that up to have more leagues. You know, that's kind of like that. That's kind of my idea. Imagine your favorite pizza place, okay? But they're only open like during summer. And it's like, yeah, it is kind of hype, but also like I would kind of like to just be able to go get pizza from there around the whole year. Like, I don't know. It's just, oh man. Yeah, and also like I don't think there should be like a new leagues like every month, obviously. But I feel like it should just be some like I would say 3 a year is like pretty fair, but even like 2 a year to me seems like a pretty reasonable thing. Like 2 a year plus a dead man mode, I feel like I'd be okay with that. Like that sounds okay to me, but right now we're not even getting 1 a year. So pretty sad. Dude, summoning these guys is so sick. You actually get so much prayer experience by doing this. I feel like the allure of it reminds me of how summer break felt in school. I can agree with that, but then the problem is like what happens if you like can't play a lot, right? Like, because then it fucking sucks, right? Like that, then you're just kind of screwed for like the next 12 months. Like maybe that month you have something going on and you just can't play that much, right? Maybe there's another game out. Like it kind of sucks. Would your opinion be on them giving the servers only to drop content creators like with All Stars? I mean, I feel like, okay, I will say this. In my personal opinion, and obviously I'm going to be very, very biased here as a content creator, that I would rather them give custom servers. Oh, 67 Slayer, let's go. I would rather them give servers to content creators than to not give it to anybody, right? Like, obviously I'm going to be super biased there because I am in the population that is taking advantage from it, right? Like, it's kind of hard for me to detach myself from that, right? Like, it's the same thing when, like, you guys remember when, like, the farmers, I think they, like, lost a fang and, like, the J-mods, like, restored it? Personally, I would rather them give more favoritism to content creators. Like, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. But also, okay, I will say this though, that it's also a lot easier to like verify things if you're like a streamer, right? Like, what I did think was really dumb. I remember there was that one Diablo guy, and I don't remember what happened exactly, so I feel like I could be misrepresenting the story, but I think it was a Diablo 4 content creator, and then he basically got hacked, I think because of his mistake, and they like restored his items, and then he just donated it to a viewer anyway. So it's just I was like, wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? Like, what? That was the stupidest thing ever. I was like, what is happening here? Like, like, you get hacked because of your mistake. They restore it, and then you just donate it anyways. Like, wait, what? Bro got hacked twice. Okay, I think here's like the biggest thing that I have with Old School RuneScape. I've noticed it more and more. I think everybody has a very different understanding of like what the draw of the game is. You know what I mean? Like, so, and I think people are like people are very confident with like their opinion of what the game is, right? Like, I will see some people say things like, this game only lives on nostalgia and community, and I'm like, really? I kind of just like the game. Like, I think the game's kind of fun. Like, that's why I play it, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've had a lot of like, I've had a big coming of, not like, I don't want to say like a coming of it. I've just had this big realization. I think like most people who play this game just fucking hate it. I honestly don't even, I swear to God, I feel like I'm going crazy here. This is why I said I feel like I must be out of touch or something. But I swear to God, it feels like there's a lot of people who play this game and they despise the game. They just like need the achievements. You know what I mean? Like that's the only thing that they care about. You know? Like I don't know. I need like, you know what I need? I need more normal people that play this game. That's what I need. I feel like my problem right now is since I started doing content for this game, my barometer of a normal old school RuneScape player is like, I can't gauge it anymore. I just don't understand. And I interact with way too many of like the social medias and stuff, you know? But between Twitter and Reddit, and I can't even tell sometimes if people are trolling or not, okay? I actually am like losing touch with reality. Like I will see somebody complain and ask for like a bond refund because there was a 7-hour maintenance stay. And I'm like, I don't know. Is this guy trolling or are they legit? I don't actually know anymore. Like, I can't tell. Okay, I think this is the funniest thing I saw. I was watching I was reading a Reddit post about why Yama is bad, and one of the problems that was listed was that Yama was fun. They were like, Yama is fun, so there's gonna be a lot of people doing this boss, which will crash the rates. I'm like, I guess we gotta make content more dog shit, because God forbid the economy crashes. The game of who can endure more pain. Like, see, that's the thing, is like, I don't treat it like that. It's like, when I get bored of something, I just stop doing it. Okay, except the swordfish. Okay, that was a little different. The swordfish, big swordfish grind was a different beast. Oh yeah, no, you're saying for that guy. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like for a lot of people, like the fun part of the game is that like they enjoy that it's like tedious and boring because they like get a sense of like accomplishment from that, you know? Like there's a lot of people will say like, oh, it's like very fun that the game is so slow. And I'm like, okay, well, let's make the drop rate, you know, or some people are like, agility. I like agility because it's meaningful because the rates are so bad. I'm like, okay, well, let's make sailing cap out at 15,000 experience per hour. You know, it's like, I don't know, man. Oh, let's go. I mean, I was able to watch all of One Piece because of Old School RuneScape, and I think that's how most. I honestly, to my heart, believe that is how most people engage with this game. Is that they play Old School RuneScape as a low effort activity while you're doing something else. And my guess is like that's like over 90% of people. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I do. Like, that's what I do. And I do this game as like a job. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. All right, let's get an imbued art right now. Let's do it. Anyways, you guys know how I was talking about making a video about damage? So my kind of point, okay, hear me out, all right? Let me cook for a little bit, okay? I want to make a video about how damage in Old School RuneScape is too simple. And it's time to evolve a little bit. And I think what Old School RuneScape needs is to evolve its combat. And maybe we add like you know, buttons you can press that have like different combat effects or something like that. I feel like that would just be, because then like better players could come up with like new rotations on how to do their damage, you know? I feel like that would just change everything about the game. No, I'm kidding, but I did actually think about this for a while, that I think like one of the reasons why like making hard bosses is I think it's really difficult to make hard bosses because it's just too easy to do damage. Like it's not really difficult to do damage in this game, you know what I mean? So really all you have is it's like movement, right? Or you have like prayer swapping. That's kind of it. But as far as actually like doing damage, you can't really have any like damage. Like there's not like you could put somebody with max gear against the boss and they would basically do the same damage that like a high level PVMer would do, right? In fact, they could actually do more because they might just get lucky, right? I think that's kind of bad. I actually think there should be more things that like complicate doing damage. So like I saw a lot of people saying like Mark of Darkness sucks. And like they don't like Mark of Darkness. My hot take is Mark of Darkness should last like 7 seconds, okay? You have like Super Mark of Darkness, and for like 7 seconds your Demon Bane spells hit like twice as hard. Something, I don't know, just something like that, like you know? Permanent Leagues World would be incredible. I think it'd be pretty fun. I think people like okay, here's the thing. I don't think Permanent Leagues World would be very popular, personally. I don't think it would be very popular. But I also don't think it would be very harmful either. Like, the only thing about a Permanent Leagues World is that it would be really hard to the weird thing is I don't know what leagues you would do. That's like the thing. I like to see the weakness and confuse spells. Dude, that's what I was thinking too. They should buff those and make those like way better. So that instead of like a BGS spec, now you have to like pray weakness for like a little bit or something like that. I don't know. Or you would have to like cast that. I feel like that would be kind of cool. I thought like a dot spell would be kind of cool, like a damage over time effect. I feel like some stuff like that would just complicate your rotation on how you actually do damage would be pretty cool.
Level up completed.
Hey, 81 strength. Oh my god, 95 combat. I'm such a gamer, dude. Feels good to be back, hitting that grind. It's a shame that Zanaris got put down. I was really looking forward to learning higher level content from it. Yeah, it would have been pretty fun to do. I think for me, the biggest thing is I would honestly love to do higher level content with my friends. But like it's kind of embarrassing when I so last year I tried to get one of my friends into RuneScape. And then we basically got to a point where like he did all the early game stuff and we're like, okay, so basically now you're going to grind sand crabs for like 50 hours. I think they just quit after that. They were just like, no, I am not doing that. Like, you know what I mean? Even like Tob, like I can't even do Tob with some of my friends because like we just don't have a high enough, like some of my friends just don't have high enough levels for Tob. They're like only level 80. Like they can't be majors and stuff, you know? Like, and then it's like, oh, go get Elite Void, and my friend will be like, you know, because like I'm not even trying to like call them out for being lazy, but they'll be like, okay, well, we need to go do Tob. Go get Elite Void, and it's like, well, how long is Elite Void gonna take me? It's like, oh, that's only gonna take you like 15 hours of pest control. And like, I think if you are a normal human being, you must understand how absolutely bonkers insane that sounds, right? Like, if you want to go do it, you need to like go grind pest control for 15. And people will justify that. That's the craziest thing. They would just say like, oh yeah, that's totally fine. You know what I mean? Like that's no problem there. I'm like, bro, that's like like, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, what the year-round leagues would let everyone get to endgame content quick without grinding for 2 years. Good. That sounds good. That sounds awesome. And they just make more endgame content, you know? That sounds awesome. Because I think here's legitimate arguments I see people say. This is what a lot of people say. The game is about the journey, not the destination. And when you get to endgame, the game is actually really fucking boring. So what we're gonna do is it's actually good that the game is grindy and slow, because then you don't get to realize how bad the game is when you're in the end game. And I'm like, wait, what is that? What is this a real argument? Is this a real thing? Oh my god. No, I'm not dying of blood builds again. Dude, that's also what I've been saying. I think those people should go and they should make their own 10% experience Project Zanaris servers, because I think that would give them the greatest sense of accomplishment. If you think about it, right? Think about this. Imagine you need 200 mil to get to level 99. Those people would have so much fun, you know? They would have the greatest time ever. They would never ever complete their goals. I think that we would be doing them a service, actually, right? Because now it would take them, you know, 15 times. Yeah, go 1 in 50k Dragon Warhammer. Awesome. I think that's exactly what those players need for that sense of pride and accomplishment. And you know what we could do? Maybe like every 5,000, you also need to like I don't know, like stick like a dildo up your ass just to make it a little bit more fun, you know, because that way there's that sense of like overcoming challenge and adversary too, that like is just you know, so critical and stuff like that. Um, you know, and we should also make it you know how people want dry protection? We should do like inverse dry protection. So like the more you go, your drop rate actually gets worse, right? That way it's even more fun, right? Because then you can really start to like get connected with the boss that you're doing. Bro, I saw somebody. Okay, guys, I saw somebody complaining yesterday that they have Bryofata, that they're gonna change the Bryofata and Obor high scores. That's what I saw. Somebody was upset about that because they think it would devalue the high scores if you could just do the bosses instead of grinding for keep. And I was like, who the fuck cares about those high scores? Is there a single person, like, just genuinely, guys, is there a single person who cares about your Obor high scores? Like, you know what I mean? Like, but the rank 1 guy cares about his high score. The rank 1 guy is also the rank 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's all one bot farm, so like you know what I mean? Rank 1 is a free-to-play iron. Hey, you know what? All right, take it back. I take it all back. Yeah, no, never mind. We need a preserve there. Thank God. What will that non-paying customer of the game do if we change their high scores? That would be, I mean, I'm telling you, I've been getting too many like crazy theories about this game. I haven't streamed in a while, so you guys are gonna hear all of it. Like I was honestly convinced at a certain point that like maybe the whole point of this game is just you just find that one thing that just like that one repetitive action that just for some reason tickles your brain. You know what I mean? And maybe that's what this is. This is just like a mental asylum for people, and you just have to find that one activity that you can just do over and over and over again. Also, just to be clear, when I say like who cares, obviously there's gonna be somebody who cares, right? But like the point is like at what point do we make the game shittier because one person is like very, very invested in this one thing, right? You know? Unrelated question, but do you know how to make early Slayer more bearable? I'm at 57 and it's such a slog. I mean, it gets better with Black Mask for sure. I think cannoning. Honestly, cannoning made Slayer way better for me. So if you can try to get a cannon, or like if you have like free time and you just make cannonballs, I think that's a pretty neat thing. Yeah, ancients are good, but you don't really get that many ancient tasks until like Dust Devils, anyways, right? So it's still pretty weak there. But I mean, yeah, that's the biggest thing I would do is to use ancients or chins are pretty good. Otherwise, I really do think cannon is like super broken, dude. I think cannon makes Slayer just so much faster. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're going to be doing a lot of fixes to early game Slayer though, so that's pretty good. Oh, also I think it's kind of like personal. Like again, the hard part about Slayer is everybody kind of has their own way of doing it. I think doing a lot of tutorial tasks, if you can like do like what I would personally do is like do 9 tutorial tasks and then 1 real task, and just do that like every day. If you can just do 9 tutorial tasks and then 1 real task, then within like a week, maybe you do that for like 150 tasks, and now you just have like a ton of points, and now you can just start being aggressive with like skips and stuff. I personally think that that's the way to do it. And, oh, demons are actually really good now because of the Chasm of Fire, so I would do that for sure. It's just hard. It's really hard to give, like, in my opinion, it's really hard to give like general Slayer advice, because Slayer is so absurdly it's so variable. Like there's so many different things that you need to like consider. Oh, shout out to the fact that I have 4 brimstone keys. It's actually kind of nuts. I've only killed like 84 of these guys. I have so many brimstone keys. What the heck? I think one thing that a lot of people do when it comes to Slayer tasks, I think people are way too reserved with their points early game, and they don't like skipping, they don't like blocking, because they feel like, oh, I need to spend it on getting superiors right away and all that stuff. And like, I can agree with that to some extent. It's definitely good, but at the same time, I think a lot of people just end up like, kind of making the game unfun for themselves in the pursuit of efficiency. It's kind of like a big thing I'm sort of recently trying to kind of address, is the idea that like I think efficiency in old school RuneScape is super overrated and also just completely wrong. Like 95% of the time, I think what's efficient is only efficient in a vacuum. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like looking at a DPS simulator without thinking about like what's actually happening, right? Or like looking at like win rates, right? Or like can you imagine like I don't know like a perfect comparison, but it would be, to me it would be like something like sorry, I'm freaking stuttering all day today. It would be like looking at like what pros play in like the international or like League of Legends World Finals, right? And then just trying to copy their picks without like actually thinking about it, right? That, to me, that's kind of how I feel about like efficiency in old school RuneScape. Where I think a lot of people just blindly copy what's efficient without actually knowing why. And if you don't know why, then usually it's not efficient. That's just kind of how it is. Yeah. And especially because if you're going to make mistakes anyways, you know, then it doesn't really matter. But also because, like, in general, I think like people, dude, I don't know. I feel like people just suck at this game. It's gonna sound really mean, but I feel like people are just really, really bad at this game, right? So when I say people are bad at this game, what I mean is that like they just kind of copy what is told to them, right? They don't really like have any concept of like why things are good. And I honestly, like, I'm not saying I'm fantastic at this game either, but I think a lot of people just sort of go with like what's been said to them. You know what I mean? And they never really look at like they never actually like stop to consider their own perspective or their own individual like goals. They just kind of take the sort of like standard advice and then they put that, or they like kind of trail that down to the next person. And I think that a lot of people have, especially people who are like better at the game. I think people who are better at this game have a really bad habit of overcomplicating things to like a just insane level. And I think that discourages people from engaging in content because they get like such a complicated version of it that it feels like it's way too hard, you know? Granite is I think Granite's actually a really good example of that. I don't know if you guys know, but apparently there's like some turbo easy methods of doing Granite that like just nobody ever talks about because the only people that do it are like the 3-tick 4 Granite. That's what it's called. Yeah. But apparently there's like some pretty chill methods there where like you don't even have to do much and it's like pretty efficient and stuff. So what do you think about sailing? I actually don't know anything about sailing. I was gonna go check it out today and then drop the nuke on me, so thinking about for leagues could be a game changer. Yeah, I want to go ask today to see like what do you guys like how do they think like sailing is gonna affect like the regions leagues. And I never got a chance to ask because I got kind of distracted, but I feel like that would have been an interesting thing to ask him about to see like what do you like do you think it's gonna be integrated? Blah blah. All right, just a second here. I'm gonna say somewhat focused just so I don't die again. Think they could go for another regionless league? I don't think they would. I don't think they would do that for a while until people really start to change their kind of perspective on it. But the Shattered Relics is just so unpopular, I think, compared to Leagues 2 and Leagues 4 and Leagues 5 that I think they'll probably do that. Do you have any plans to play the next DMM? I will be playing the next DMM, but tentatively, I'm probably going to go very casual with it. I think what I would like to do in the next Deadman mode is probably just like run around and like, I don't know, just take random fights and stuff. And not worry about the point system or anything. I'm also probably gonna mule. I've already said this. I don't feel at all ashamed about it. And if they ban me for it, then like so be it. I'm 100% probably gonna mule next Deadman mode. It's actually so ridiculous how blatant everybody cheats. And it's like, it's so stupid to deal with. Like, I just don't want to deal with regearing and stuff. So I'll just mule. And that's going to make my life. Because every time, like, I remember last Deadman mode, like, every time I died, I would get so tilted. But it's really not because I died. Like, dying is whatever for me. Like, I don't really care. It's just, like, doesn't really matter. It's like a speed bump in Deadman mode. The reason why I hate it is that every time you died, you had to spend, like, 15 minutes getting all your gear again. And that, it was so tiring for me. Like, it was so exhausting for me. And especially streaming that and then having to just sit there for like 15 minutes in the Grand Exchange. I was like, dude, I'm just so over it. I think what they should do, like, honestly, for Deadman mode, and it's like, to me, this idea is so simple that I'm kind of like surprised they don't do this, but it's just be very simple rule. Whatever you take with you, you lose. So you don't lose anything in your bank. You don't lose your Grand Exchange offers. It's just in your inventory, or if you're wearing it, then you lose it when you die. That's just plain and fucking simple. That's just how I think it should be. I think it should be super straightforward. I think nobody would have a question about it. and it would make the game significantly more fun. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna mess around in the next Deadman mode. Last year I took it like way more serious. I got front page, and that was pretty fun, but it was like it's just not worth, like, to me it's not worth playing fair against people who are like cheating. It's just like, it's not even about like, it just makes me feel really dumb. Like, you know what I mean? It's like why would you go in there and like play the game, and then like you notice everybody around you is cheating, and it's like, okay, well, like, this sucks. You know, like, this just sucks. It's like just not fun. So dude, Bloodveld tasks, I feel like these guys just take ages, man. They're so long. All right, let me hit these guys. This prayer experience is so sick. I do think what I'm probably gonna do, I know it's like pretty early. I do think I'm probably gonna wrap it up pretty soon though. Just because honestly, this morning was pretty long and tiring for me. And I think I'm probably just gonna have to like lie down. Honestly, I was like, dude, I'm not gonna lie, this morning I was so depressed. I was so depressed that I'm like, kind of I'm happy that I still got to stream today and kind of chat about my thoughts about. I know they're kind of all over the place, but it's just because I'm like so kind of scattered in the brain. But I'll probably wrap it up pretty soon here. Kill a couple more, maybe like, you know, just do like 5 more here or so, and then hopefully I can get back to like more of the normal like wake up early schedule and stuff. I've just been man, I'm telling you, it's been like thing after thing after thing lately, and it's like so freaking annoying lately. But I'm kind of glad, at the very least, I'm glad we have some information on this, because the last like week and a half was really like, it was pretty mentally tough for me, because I didn't even know what to do. There's a lot of people like asking me like, "Yo, we're gonna make another video about it," and I'm like, well, I don't know. There's like, there's like not that much information. Anyways, before I leave though, I do want to open up these brimstone keys, because I think that would be kind of fun. So I'm gonna hit up the brimstone keys, open that up, and then the breach. I think the breach is about to start for All Stars, anyways. So if you guys want to watch that, I feel like that would be pretty fun. You guys can probably go enjoy that and stuff, because the breaches are pretty fun. I feel like All Stars has been kind of fun this year. Yeah, I don't know. I've been liking All Stars a lot. It's just kind of yeah, I don't know. I've been watching it as much as I can. I think All Stars is pretty cool. God, I'm gonna be so sad that I can't do like my own All Star. Dude, doing your own DMM would be so fun. It's so sad, so sad. I hope that they. I am like hoping at the back of my mind that maybe they will have something like that, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, I'm hitting up the brimstone chest. Let's see what we get. Maybe something good. Oh, maybe some steel bars so I can make cannonballs. Probably gonna keep playing this guy a little bit off stream from now on. Maybe I'll do some more blood builds too. We'll see though. Oh, 150 magic logs is kind of insane. Okay, that's actually an insane drop. Yeah, I'll take that. 2 dragon fruits. Okay. 34 rupees. Nice. And some more rupees. Okay, it's crafting experience. All right, guys, that's it for me for today. I know it's a pretty short one, but I just kind of wanted to get in, chat a little bit. Hopefully assure you guys that I am somewhat back to streaming pretty soon here. And hopefully this weekend I'll try to have the progress video, because I kind of have everything in place for that. But that's going to be it for me for today, guys. Just kind of wanted to chat about stuff. You can see I'm kind of like all over the place, but it's really just because the Project Zanaris thing, which kind of threw me off. So anyways, I will see you guys pretty soon. I'm not gonna give any like strict deadline of when I'm gonna stream next or anything like that, but hopefully soon. All right, anyways, peace out, guys. Catch you guys soon, I guess.